Welcome back to Database Solution. I hope you are doing very well. In this video, I will show you how to load data from Azure Blob Storage to Snowflake using Wildcard. So before beginning, I kindly request you to please subscribe the channel and like this video if you find this video helpful. Now let's get started and see how to load data from Azure Blob Storage to Snowflake. First of all, I want to show you the dataset available in a storage account here as a Database Solution. This is my storage account. You can see here, go to here container, and this is the container, raw data and directory, and these are the file I want to load, okay, in a Snowflake using Wildcard. Here is the sample data. For learning purpose, I take here only 3 file, okay, all is comma delimiter, okay. So go and I want to load into this Snowflake, and in DemoDB this is table. Let's create employee data table created, and you can see here empty table, and this is my dedicated URL for this Snowflake. So let's copy this and go to here Azure Data Factory, and this is the home page of Azure Data Factory. First step to create link service with a Snowflake and Azure Blob Storage. So from home page, go to here manage tab and click on this linked service and click here plus new button to create new link service. Search here Snowflake, click on this, continue, name it LS. LS stand for link service for Snowflake, okay. Write here some description. I encourage you to write some description. Connect via integration runtime. Choose appropriate integration runtime, because we have only one auto resolve integration runtime. I am selecting this. Account name, you can see here, this is the account name. Dedicated in URL, you can see before snowflakecomputing.com. This is account name. You can also see here these are the same. Only difference is in slash of forward slash, put here dash, okay. So go to again and paste here in Data Factory. Database I am using here DemoDB. I am using this DemoDB database and create table in this DemoDB. You can see here context of this sheet. And warehouse, I am choosing here warehouse compute. If you want to share warehouse, go to here admin tab, warehouse. You can see here, copy this and go to here again Data Factory and paste here. Authentication type, choose here basic. Type here username, my username. If you want to see, go to here and write here query. Select user, current user, okay, and execute this query. You can see here, this is my username, Snowflake DWS. So paste here and type here password for this user and validate this connection using test connection, okay. So let's wait. You can see here after a few seconds connection is successful. Now click here create button to create link service for Snowflake. Here is we successfully created link service for Snowflake. Click again here plus new button to create link service for Azure Blob Storage. So search here Blob. You can see here Azure Blob Storage. Continue and write here LS. LS stand for link service again, Blob Storage, and write here some description. I am choosing here integration runtime, auto resolve integration runtime, authentication type. In order to load data from Azure Blob Storage to Snowflake, we need to choose here SaaS or service principal. You cannot load data using account key authentication type. So I am choosing here SaaS URL. You can also choose here service principal. This is also known as Azure Active Directory. Its name also changed to Microsoft Entra ID. So let's choose for learning purpose SaaS URL and go to here storage account to generate SaaS URL for this storage account which we have placed file. You can see here SaaS shared access signature. This is known as SaaS. Okay, click on this allow resource type object. Okay, and start and end date. So I am choosing end date 5th of October. This is enough for learning purpose, and this is my time, and leave it by default. And you can see here signing key. You can see here key 1 and key 2. If you see any compromise with your key, you can rotate. So click on this generate SaaS connection string and click on this blob service SaaS URL. Copy this and go to Azure Data Factory and paste here. Okay, we need only this SaaS URL. Okay, and we do not need here SaaS token. Leave it blank and click again here test connection. You can see here connection is successful after few seconds. So click on this create button to create link service for Azure Blob Storage. We have successfully created link service for Blob Storage and Snowflake. Now second step is to create dataset. So go to here other tab again and you can see here dataset. So click on this 3 dot to create new dataset. First create here blob storage dataset which we have to load file into Snowflake. My file is delimited text format. So click on this, choose appropriate file. If you have any JSON Excel, choose appropriate file format, name it DS dataset. Okay, name it appropriate name as per your requirement, and link service, choose your blob storage link service which we created in previous step. Now we need to fill here file path. So go to here drop down and click on this from root and let's wait while loading. You can see here these are the container available in this storage account. We need to select here raw data because my file available in this container, and select this directory and click OK. Do not select any file while using wildcard. So click OK and import schema using connection and store. So click OK, select on this from connection and store for import schema, and my file contain header, so I am click here first row as a header. So click OK and you can see here we need to select here comma delimiter, and in order to load data in Snowflake we need here, you can see here row delimiter and new line to /r. So /r and /n we need to type here, and first row as a header, and you can see here preview button to preview dataset. You can see here these are the data we want to load into Snowflake. Okay, so we create here dataset for blob storage. Now click again this 3 dot to create dataset for Snowflake. Click on this Snowflake icon, continue, DS, name it Snowflake, name it table name. Okay, so this is my table name. We want to load data into this table, so DS and select here link service which we create in first step, and click on this drop down arrow to load into table. So I am selecting, and you can also validate using drop down. Okay, so let's wait while loading. You can see here table is loaded into data factory. So let's select, here is the table we want to load. In this table, public is schema and emp data is table name, and you can also type here manually table name public.emp data and import schema from connection. Check on this and click OK. Now you can see here dataset created for Azure Blob Storage and Snowflake. You can see here, okay, and in this dataset there is no data. If you want to preview, you can click on this preview button to see data. You can see here there is no data available in this table. You can check here schema, and this is the parameter. You can see here. Now go to here pipeline and click on this new pipeline. Okay, name it PL load data using wildcard WC. Okay, and collapse this, also collapse this, and click on this move and transform activity and choose here copy activity to this canvas. In general tab, name it copy data. One, remove description. If you want to write some description, activity state activated, timeout, this is timeout, and retry interval, this is second, 30 second. We need to change here source, so click on this source and select here DS dataset. This is dataset from Azure Blob Storage, and click on this wildcard path, and we need to fill here wildcard, and you can also write here .csv. We write here start.csv. So if you want to load data only for CSV file, and folder path, here is folder path name. If you go to storage account and go to container, raw data, and these are the folder, also known as directory. So write here data, okay, and click here preview button to see data. These are the data we want to load into Snowflake. Okay, and so leave it by default. Now click on this sync, choose here Snowflake dataset pre copy script. You can write here truncate table. You can also do write here appropriate script as well, SQL script. Storage integration, leave it by default. For sync, you only choose here sync dataset, which is Snowflake DS employee dataset. Okay, now in mapping tab, import schema. You can see here this is the source data, field type. Click on this and select here integer 32-bit, and this is the string, this is the varchar. You can see here this is the source data field name, and this is the destination field name. Okay, and this is the data type for Snowflake. This is data type from file. Okay, so we have to match here. Okay, now setting, leave it by default. Okay, if you want to run this data pipeline copy data activity, click here debug, or you can also schedule using trigger. So let's run this activity and copy data activity from Azure Blob Storage to Snowflake. So let's click on debug. You can see here activity status type copy data, and run start time. You can see here duration 5 seconds. You can click here this arrow to see status. You can see here succeeded. You can click here to see here 5 row loaded into Snowflake. So let's validate into Snowflake as well. Control enter to execute this. Select star from. We loaded successfully data into this table, employee table. Okay. In this video, we learn about how to load data from Azure Blob Storage to Snowflake using Wildcard. In this video, we create a link service, then create dataset, then create pipeline with copy activity. Okay. And we successfully load data into Snowflake using Wildcard. So that's all about in this video. If you find this video helpful, please subscribe this channel and like this video. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day.